business, and spirituality. On this show, I like to transfer energy on a spiritual level, wavelengths, frequencies, auras, and fundamentally through the chakras. Each and every living organism has a chakra system in which spiritual energy passes through and around it each and every day. I'm Indigo, a walking, breathing, living representation of the third eye in the flesh. On this new season of Chakras, the spirit of Indigo, we will embark on many topics that will allow you to experience enlightenment and ascension on a whole new level. Welcome to the new season of Chakras, the spirit of Indigo, where we allow you to experience enlightenment and ascension on a whole new level. Now today, we're going to be expressing ourselves through auras. With the auras, I'll be expressing the 7 auric layers, the colors of the auras when you begin to see them, and not to mention some exercises, which puts it into practical use for you so you can begin to feel the auras, all right? Now, what are the 7 auric fields? I bought my trusty book right here from Miss Fiona Tour. It's called Harnessing the Energy Within, Auras and Chakras. I'm gonna put this link in the description so you too can go out there and get your copy as well, all right? Now, it says that the 7 auric fields are the physical auric body. This is the layer of the energy that is closest to the physical body. When someone begins to see auras, this is the layer that they are most likely to be observing. This layer closely follows the shape of the body and is usually uniform in the size, being from 4 to 8 inches deep. Irregularities in the shape of color or this band of energy can be an indication that there is an injury or problem in this physical body in the area. The next level is the etheric auric body. It says people whose life is strongly focused on their body, such as dancers and athletes, will have a particularly strong etheric aura, and is this layer of the aura that reflects the health and the condition of the physical body. Now, it's approximately 2 to 3 inches away from the skin, all right? The next level is the vital auric body. As the name suggests, the qualities of this layer of the aura relate to our physical vitality and liveliness. It is relevant to the amount of vigor in which we are able to approach our lives. The next layer is going to be the astral auric body, or the emotional aura. It says our energetic interactions with others primarily concern the astral auric body. When we are experiencing positive feelings and feel emotionally well and safe, the colors in this auric field will typically be bright, clear, and vibrant. The next layer is the lower mental auric body, and it says the upper and lower mental auric bodies are sometimes viewed as 2 aspects of a single energetic layer. The lower level being more to do with our conscious intellectual abilities, and the upper level being more to do with our higher mental capabilities. The next level is the higher mental auric body, and this is the layer in which we access higher intellectual knowledge, all right, which is the wisdom and information. The last auric body is the spiritual one, and our connection to the divine and our life source to the collective consciousness, all right? Now, those are the 7 auric layer fields that you too can go out there and get. I'm sorry, let me give you that book again. This is Auras and Chakras by Miss Fiona Toy, Harnessing the Power Within. The next thing would be the actual auras themselves. The first color is going to be red, which denotes a strong emotional state. The next color is going to be orange, which is going to make a activity and vitality state. The third color has to do with intellect, which is yellow. The balanced color, which is the color green, is going to be the next one. The next color is going to be indigo, which denotes our mental capability, or should I say our higher mental capabilities. The next color in the auric field are going to be violets, and they represent our higher spiritual self. Now, there are other colors like gold, which represent purity and spirituality, or if you want to look at colors like black, there is no really color black in the aura. That is the absence of color, all right? So if you're looking into the colors and you see black, just know that that is an absence of color, and there is no true color white because it's very rare, okay? Now, the third thing we're going to talk about is going to be a physical, practical exercise that you yourself can do to begin to feel auras as a beginner. As we would go back to our book with Miss Fiona Toy, Auras and Chakras, all right, we're going to tap into, let me get to my page, I'm sorry. It says, feeling the aura. It says, if possible, team up with a friend who is also interested in becoming more aware of the energy fields around their body, as this allows you both to give each other feedback on what you feel. Ask your friend to sit in a chair with their feet flat on the floor and their palms facing upward on their thighs. Ask them to take a few deep breaths and relax. Starting at the top of your friend's head, hold your hands about 8 inches or 20 centimeters away from their head with your palms facing the person. Very slowly, move your hands around the shape of your friend's body, down around the head, to the neck, across the shoulders, and down the back. Then move slowly around the front of the body. Move your hands around the front of the body and down toward the legs, then down to the feet. Take note of any changes that you feel as you move your hands around your friend's body. You may like to spend a little more time at the places where you feel a change. Notation, Reiki is a prime example of this practice when you're feeling auras. So when they say auras, they're primarily saying energy. So wherever you feel the most energy or the higher vibration of energy as you're feeling auras, concentrate on that area, okay? Now it says, take notice of varying temperatures in the aura. You may feel places of heat or coolness, or you may notice that the energy feels sticky or condensed. You may also experience places where it feels as if there's holes in the energy field, or where the quality of the energy changes suddenly. As well as these more dramatic changes, you may also feel the energy change gradually from the part of the body to another. Now, I'm also going to put this book in the description so you can go out there and follow it step by step as well, all right? That's Miss Fiona Toy, Chakras, and Auras, harnessing the energy within. Now, we're going to take a quick commercial break because that was a lot of information to soak in, I understand, but when we get back, we got the weekly spiritual insight.
It's party time around us. We do bouncy houses, we do popcorn machines, we do snow cone machines, we do cotton candy machines.
Come on now.
Parties, dance with party time.
If you ain't slide happy, let's go get a drink. Follow me to the bar. When that
Well, this little backyard park, right?
He got all the production needs, though.
Come on, man.
He, as you can
Civil
see,
swipe.
he's into the film movement.
Hey, yeah, man.
What else you got?
The bundles, we got
Old Town for life. That was a good one right there. Appreciate that.
chase Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood gon' chase me. Yeah. We gon' put so much of that work in.
Welcome back, and how are you all doing? I'm Indigo. Thank y'all for joining me once again on this great motivating show that we have here called Chakras, the Spirit of Indigo. This next segment is going to be called the Weekly Spiritual Insight, all right? And the Weekly Spiritual Insight this week is, I challenge you to go out there and feel the auras, all right? Normally we do it on the topic that we are discussing, and today's topic is auras. Now, if you can go back into the video, I did just explain to you how to feel auras around your friends, All right, so this is the challenge or the weekly spiritual insight for this week. Now, after we take one more quick commercial break, when we come back, I got the message of the day for you, all right?
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This your girl, Jay, baby. Y'all already know what I do. Y'all gonna be checking me out with a lot more of Omaha's gear on. So stay tuned to what we got going on.
Tell me where can I put your mind, baby? So check it. Baby, I got this fucking all I need is that gasoline to blow your mind, and so come and put your hands on me.
We almost ready, baby. It's just a process, okay? It's almost ready. And I ain't supposed to be seeing the bride already.
Professionalism is everything.
All right, you ready, Mr. Cameraman?
You're undivided, it's focused, so I'ma keep it floating. So baby, come on and hold it, let me caress you slowly. You know you like it.
How's everyone doing? Welcome back. I'm Indigo, and this is the new season of Chakras, the spirit of Indigo. Now, before we get out of here, we always like to give you with some positive insight when it comes down to personal accountability, all right? And I have broken this down into 4 principles, and the message of the day is group economics. The message of the day is ownership, all right? One of the things in ownership is group economics, but the first one is paperwork. Where do we start, all right? Most of us like LLCs, most of us have corporations, partnerships. Once you put your name on paperwork, you can begin to monetize it. That leads you to step number 2, which is going to be investments. A lot of us have 9-to-5 jobs. We also have side hustles. Let's put some of that money that we're making to good work and goodwill back into the investments of our company or that paperwork that we just got, all right? Video equipment, all kind of office supplies. This is how we begin to lead to step number 3, which is group economics, all right? Sharing with others, going out there and expressing yourself as well with other entrepreneurs who are doing what you're doing, all right? It's like the old school barter system. If I have peaches or some kind of fruit and you have something else, let's trade. Let's begin to mutualize ourselves, all right? So with group economics, go out there and support other people in your area who are doing what you're doing. That way you both can flourish, all right? Step number 4, the last one, which is going to be time management. I advocate this one a lot because a lot of us do not know how to manage our time, but one thing you can begin to do is schedule. When you begin to schedule our time on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, we begin to get our time back, all right? Scheduling helps the most. The next thing with a little bit of the time management is budgeting. And I say budgeting because a lot of us worry too much about our finances in order to even schedule. So scheduling and budgeting both go hand in hand when it comes down to time management and getting back your time, all right? That was the message of the day with all the ownership. I'm Indigo. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. As a recap, to get up out of here, we did go over the topic today, which is auras, the 3 layers of the auric layer field, the colors of the aura, not to mention the practical exercises that you yourself can do at home with Miss Fiona Toy's book, all right? Not to mention we went over the spiritual weekly insight and the message of the day, which is ownership. That's pretty much all I have for you today. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time. But until next time, I want you all to practice intuition, creativity, and imagination. I'm Indigo. Namaste.